This is thebomb.com. And they're open. It's Friday. I love this place. This is where Todd does all his fun stuff. But this is where the business happens. Walking into the pool cafe. So, small business check-in number 1 for today is with my best bro, one of my best bros from childhood, Todd Millar. One of the crazies from Battleground. Hold on 1 second.
Here we are.
Todd, what's going on?
Not much, man.
So check this out. This is what Todd built. Dun 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 dun. This is the bakery. That is a wood-fired brick oven that makes the bread from heaven. I think we maybe have some cooling. Look at this. Oh, I need some. I think I'm gonna have to go get some coffee in the coffee shop. See how this works. And there's the. And now we're heading in. And if you do drive a Tesla, I'm sure Todd's willing to hook you up on some fuel if you come up and have coffee and buy some bread and whatever. Anyway, so this is where it all happens. Oh, that guy doesn't work here, just so you know. He is definitely not one of the 1099 employees. Todd always has good tunes on. And this is, oh, okay, just so you know, it doesn't break out all the time, but this thing cuts the thinnest prosciutto on the planet. I've actually eaten it. It is unbelievable. Todd, what are you doing over here for us?
Making you
My man. Gotta have the love. Hold on. All right, so.
This is me. Are you recording?
This is the Pool Cafe, man. That's the coffee. That's the guy. And I do real estate.
That's right, baby. So we got some wood roasted coffee. We use cans, full vacuum, so it's excellent shelf life, much better than actually bags. We also have sourdough bread, wood fired as well. Gorgeous. All the good stuff is in there. And we actually stone grind our flour, which is over here.
Oh. Make sure it follows you. There you go.
There it goes. So this is our, that's pretty awesome. So this is the actual mill that we use. It's a stone grinder. So like a grist mill. So you guys have probably all been to the grist mill out in Amboy. Similar idea. Ours is a little smaller. Making a joke. It's a pretty good size though. So it'll do fresh ground wheat in the flour, and that's what we're making the bread from, which has a major impact on the quality of the bread. So when you do fresh ground just on coffee, fresh ground is awesome. The same idea goes with bread. Fresh ground or stone ground is even better on your wheat. You end up with a much better, much more nuttier flavor. Obviously, it's not as oxidized. But yeah, so we do a 7-day starter.
He talks a lot. The
Yep.
crust is where it's at, and it's
Right, baby.
ridiculous.
Yes, it's gotta be crust. So, you guys come out and visit us, man. So Fridays, 2 to 5, every Friday we bake. It's first come, first serve. We usually run out, so throw us a text or an email or even anything. Give me a call, and I'll save you a loaf.
And I'll post his contact info on the thing.
Thank you guys. Check me out. Good pow.
Bing, bang, bong. And this
But they're
is
the
the
ones
love.
I'm currently dealing with, they're either too small or too far. And so you can I get,
This will go excellent with some coffee.
they're just kind of funky. Which is the other
So it appears to me
problem with library.
that we're now having some prosciutto to go on top of this. But I wanted to show you where the real coffee comes from.
Well, and you,
This is the coffee machine. That makes the coffee from heaven.
film you doing it, just because we have
And I'm about to have some of it. But this is what I'll be having here shortly. Not quite as good, but just as nice. And just so you know, all right, nope, I didn't have it out this time. Last time we had some salt to sprinkle on the bread, but we don't. I made the mistake of...
Now, I did this on number 2 setting. Todd probably sliced this on number 1 before. I like it on number 2 because you get
a little thicker slice.
You get full ribbon slice.
It's that thin that comes out like paper.
Yeah. Still melts in your mouth, but you can, you can present this in ribbons.
Why don't you present some of that on there?
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this stuff is just, it's like meat butter.
Oh, yes, look at this meat butter. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum.
Meat butter.
Mary, say hi.
Hello, how are you?
I can't complain, not anymore.
Happy Friday the 13th.
Ooh, I had not thought of that, but yes.
Yeah. Nice. Wow.
So, Todd, tell me about what you think of the bread making industries and overall coffee. Tell me about some coffee while I get some.
Well, yeah, the coffee, it's it's not as much. Well, it is as much about the coffee beans you choose, but it's actually the packaging. I believe the packaging is actually far more important. That's why we chose cans that are a perfect vacuum, because we can roast coffee all you want, beautiful coffee. And then as soon as you receive the coffee, they've already oxidized it in the bag because they fill with oxygen, fill with beans. It's a it's a bad thing, so it starts going down the tubes. So what we do that's different is we put it in cans under a perfect vacuum, and we have vintage canners that they're really, really cool. They actually pull a minus 27 atmospheres, and that actually improves the longevity of the coffee dramatically. So if I hand you a can, it doesn't oxidize till you open the can. It's not oxidizing when I fill the bag, which is the way that coffee is usually done. But that's our kind of our shtick. Plus, our wood roasting adds a flavor.
He's out of Seattle, dude. Left high school when we were kids and doing coffee
Went to
forever.
Seattle.
He knows more about coffee than most
Little
people
bit,
did
little bit.
like eat coffee.
Little bit.
I mean,
But now we're doing the sourdough bread.
yes, and the bread's better than the
Bread's
coffee.
wood fire as well, which is
Coffee's good.
Which is awesome.
Bread's-
7-day fermentation. It actually, I hate to use this word, but pre-digests the gluten in it. It breaks down things. You get all these wonderful acetobacters, which is a natural wild yeast that we're using. So it takes us a full 7 days to actually make the bread. So it's beginning to end. When we finally do our final fermentation, we've actually built the yeast growth to quite a large colony. And then we, of course, do our dough full the day before, goes in the cold fridge, does a slow fermentation, which actually extends the fermentation in the fridge. Still fermenting is slower, brings out more flavor, and then it comes out and we put it in the wood oven, which is brick, which we built. And we wanted to build like a traditional wood oven, just so it has that flavor as well.
Oh, it wasn't me.
Yeah, we got it.
They built it. I didn't help.
But he's a consumer.
Yeah, I'm a heavenly consumer.
Yeah, you got it. So here we are.
It is phenomenal. We'll give you some more videos of some of the vittles and whatnot here shortly.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oldest coffee roaster in the world, 1896. Right here. Check it out. Check it out. Wood fired.
This
Germany.
is what we're talking about.
Germany, 1896. We found it at a farmer's barn in Serbia. We imported it, restored the whole thing. Took us a year to get here and a year to restore. The thing works fabulous. It's all wood fired. Originally it was coal fired, but now we changed it over to wood because that makes more sense. Coal ain't cool.
Bravo.
As we know. So over here, check me out. See if it follows me good.
Hey.
There we go. It's working. So these are canners. 1926. This is a vintage American-made canner. So that's our secret sauce is the cans. So the cans. This is what makes it so good, is the cans. And that's why it's awesome. Because we pull a perfect vacuum. See that? See the dome? See how it's sucked down? That means we have a perfect vacuum. It's going down.
And when you pop it open, you get the smell.
You get the smell. So that's what makes us special. Thanks for checking us out.
Hey, and when you're ready to sell something or buy something, you call Small Business Real Estate.
This is the man.
All right. Love you guys. Check you later. And knock 'em dead.